I need to tell you something that most doctors won't say out loud. Metabolic syndrome doesn't announce itself with a dramatic symptom. It creeps in quietly, through habits you probably do every single day without a second thought. And by the time you notice, your blood pressure, blood sugar, and cholesterol have already started working against you. Why does this matter so much right now? Because metabolic syndrome isn't just one disease. It's a cluster of conditions that dramatically increases your risk of heart attack, stroke, and type 2 diabetes. The scary part is that 4 out of 10 adults over 60 already have it, and most of them have no idea. If you're watching this video, there's a good chance you've felt something off lately. Maybe it's stubborn belly fat that won't budge. Maybe it's afternoon energy crashes. Maybe it's just a nagging feeling that your body isn't working the way it used to. Stick with me for the next 10 minutes, because I'm going to walk you through the habits that quietly trigger this condition, and what you can do instead. Let's start with the one habit almost everyone underestimates. Skipping breakfast feels productive. You save time, you cut calories, you feel disciplined. But here's what actually happens inside your body. When you skip breakfast, your blood sugar drops, and your body releases stress hormones to compensate. This often leads to overeating later in the day, especially foods high in sugar and refined carbs. Studies have shown that people who skip breakfast regularly have a significantly higher risk of insulin resistance. Insulin resistance is basically the engine room of metabolic syndrome. Your cells stop responding properly to insulin, so your pancreas pumps out more and more of it, and eventually your blood sugar starts creeping up. This is where it gets interesting though, because the fix isn't complicated. Even a small protein-rich breakfast can stabilize your blood sugar for the entire day. Now let's talk about something you're probably doing right now. Sitting. The average adult sits for more than 9 hours a day. Between commuting, working at a desk, and relaxing on the couch, movement has quietly disappeared from modern life. But here's the critical part. Muscles are metabolically active tissue. When you sit for long stretches, your muscles essentially go to sleep, and your body's ability to clear fat and sugar from your bloodstream drops dramatically. Researchers have found that sitting for more than 8 hours a day, without any breaks, increases the risk of metabolic syndrome by nearly 25%, even in people who exercise regularly. That's right. Even hitting the gym doesn't fully cancel out hours of sitting. The solution is deceptively simple. Standing up and moving for just 2 minutes every 30 minutes can meaningfully improve blood sugar regulation. You might be wondering about drinks. Aren't fruit juices and sports drinks supposed to be healthy? This is one of the biggest misconceptions out there. Fruit juice, even the 100% natural kind, is loaded with fructose, and it lacks the fiber that would normally slow down sugar absorption. Drinking a glass of orange juice can spike your blood sugar almost as much as drinking soda. Over time, this constant sugar bombardment overwhelms your liver, leading to fatty liver disease, which is now recognized as a core driver of metabolic syndrome. But wait, there's more. Many people replace water with these sugary drinks throughout the day, thinking they're making a healthier choice than soda. In reality, they're often consuming just as much sugar, sometimes more, while believing they're doing something good for their body. The fix here is straightforward but requires discipline. Water, unsweetened tea, or black coffee should be your default beverages. Here's where it gets really personal. Sleep. Poor sleep doesn't just make you tired. It fundamentally alters your hormones. When you sleep less than 6 hours a night, your body produces more ghrelin, the hunger hormone, and less leptin, the hormone that tells you you're full. This double hormonal punch makes you crave junk food, particularly high-calorie, high-carb options, at exactly the moment your willpower is weakest. On top of that, chronic sleep deprivation raises cortisol levels, and elevated cortisol is directly linked to increased belly fat storage. This is the visceral fat, the dangerous kind that wraps around your organs and drives inflammation throughout your body. If you've been struggling with midsection weight despite eating reasonably well, poor sleep quality might be the hidden culprit. Now, let's address stress, because this one surprises people every time. Chronic stress keeps your body in a constant state of fight or flight. Your adrenal glands continuously pump out cortisol, and over months and years, this persistent elevation reshapes how your body stores fat. Stressed individuals tend to accumulate fat specifically around the abdomen, rather than the hips or thighs, and abdominal fat is far more metabolically dangerous. What's worse is that stress often triggers emotional eating, creating a vicious cycle. You feel stressed, you eat comfort food, your blood sugar spikes and crashes, and you feel more stressed and tired than before. Breaking this cycle requires actively managing stress through activities like walking, deep breathing, or simply setting boundaries around your time and energy. Let's move on to a habit that seems healthy but often backfires. Doing cardio without any strength training. Many people believe that running or cycling alone is enough to stay metabolically healthy. Cardio is great for your heart, no question about it. But muscle mass is what actually determines your resting metabolic rate, meaning how many calories you burn just existing. Without strength training, muscle mass naturally declines with age, a process called sarcopenia, and this decline accelerates insulin resistance. Here's the critical part that most people miss. Even just 2 sessions of resistance training per week can significantly improve insulin sensitivity, sometimes more effectively than cardio alone. This doesn't mean lifting heavy weights at a gym. Bodyweight exercises, resistance bands, or simple squats and push-ups at home can make a real difference over time. Now for a habit that hides in plain sight. Eating late at night. Your body operates on a circadian rhythm, and insulin sensitivity naturally decreases in the evening. This means the same meal eaten at 9 p.m. causes a higher blood sugar spike than if you ate it at noon. Late night eating, especially heavy or carb-loaded meals, forces your body to process sugar at the exact time it's least equipped to handle it. Additionally, late eating disrupts sleep quality, creating a domino effect that touches nearly everything we've already discussed. If you're someone who eats dinner late or snacks right before bed, shifting your last meal even 2 hours earlier can have a measurable impact on your metabolic markers. Finally, let's talk about something almost nobody checks. Waist circumference. Many people focus obsessively on the number on the scale while ignoring where their fat is actually distributed. 2 people can weigh exactly the same, yet have vastly different health risks depending on how much visceral fat surrounds their organs. A waist circumference over 40 inches for men, or 35 inches for women, is one of the clearest warning signs of metabolic syndrome, often more predictive than weight alone. The good news is that visceral fat responds relatively quickly to lifestyle changes, faster than fat stored elsewhere in the body. Reducing sugar intake, adding movement throughout the day, improving sleep, and managing stress can shrink your waistline in ways that generic weight loss advice often misses entirely. So where does this leave us? Metabolic syndrome isn't caused by one single bad decision. It's the slow accumulation of small, seemingly harmless habits repeated day after day for years. Skipping breakfast, sitting too much, sugary drinks, poor sleep, chronic stress, skipping strength training, late night eating, and ignoring your waistline. Individually, each one seems minor. Together, they create a perfect storm. The encouraging part is that every single one of these habits can be reversed, often faster than you'd expect. You don't need to overhaul your entire life overnight. Pick one habit from this list. Start there. Build momentum. Your metabolism is remarkably responsive when you give it the right signals. If this video gave you something to think about, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Sometimes the most powerful wake-up call is a gentle one, delivered before it's too late.